What is going on, guys? Welcome to Wrestling World. Now, I did a video on this before, but YouTube, I guess, took it down or something happened. Maybe I deleted it on accident. But I want to discuss who was behind the Devil's Mask on AEW that's been attacking MJF, Adam Cole, and everyone else. Okay, so like I said, I did a video on this before, but there have been a lot of updates. So let's discuss it. I know a lot has happened since I posted the video, so let's talk about it. All right, so we know that MJF has been tortured by this person in the Devil's Mask and his henchmen. We still don't know who these people were, but we are speculating on who it is. A lot of people are saying, is it, MJF himself, which I discussed before. We haven't really seen MJF be attacked by this person in the devil, just the henchman himself. So could it be MJF? We know MJF is a great heel. We know that MJF has done some amazing heel work. And I still feel that MJF is still a heel now. I still feel that he is. So, number three on my list of who I think could be, behind this all is MJF. Maybe he's planning all this. Maybe this is, maybe he's behind it all. And he's just pretending, that he's a victim. When really he's not. He's the mastermind. So number three, I'm saying MJF. Okay, number two, I think would be obvious, right? Who I think could be behind this mask and behind, everyone else being involved, Adam Cole. Because I expect Adam Cole or MJF to turn on each other at some point. Eventually, I think we will see a heel turn, whether it's Adam Cole or MJF. I mean, if we're going to see a heel turn, it's going to be either the two, right? So it would make a lot of sense to see, who exactly could be behind it all. Because they have teased Adam Cole turning on MJF before. So this to me would make a lot of sense. And I definitely feel that it's one of the two. It has to be. And if it's not, then who could it be, right? I don't think AEW would tease this for nothing. So if we are seeing some type of heel turn, it's got to be one of the two. We know MJF is a real champion. Adam Cole, that would be a perfect way for MJF, Adam Cole to get in the title picture. That would be the perfect way for Adam Cole to start a storyline feud with MJF. So to me, that would definitely make sense. Coming in next, I have Jack Perry. Now, Jack Perry hasn't been a heel for very long, but he has made a name for himself. So what better way to climb up the ranks as a heel and make a name for yourself than to be behind the Devil's Mask? It would make sense. And even if Jack Perry isn't behind, being the leader of the Devil's Henchmen, then he could be a part of the henchman himself. Because we're not just seeing this person in a Devil's Mask attacking MJF. It is the person in the Devil's Mask and his henchmen. So I definitely believe 100% that Jack Perry is behind this, or at least a part of this, to get up there as a heel. which I think they could build a decent storyline around that itself. But we'll see. Coming in at number 1, the main person I think is behind this mask, and this might shock you, maybe not, but this has been discussed and rumored, Dolph Ziggler. Now, we haven't seen Dolph Ziggler since he was released from WWE, shockingly released, I might add. Now, could we see Dolph Ziggler a part of AEW? We know Dolph Ziggler is probably going to make big plans soon, whether we see him in AEW, New Japan, Ring of Honor, wherever. We know Dolph Ziggler is going to show up at some point, whether it's AEW, wherever. But what better way to introduce Dolph Ziggler to AEW than to have him feud with MJF and have him become a heel? Because we know Dolph Ziggler could be a heel. We've seen him as a heel in WWE. We know he can play the part. And I think he would be the perfect person to be the leader of the Henchmen. It would be something new for Ziggler. It'd be a great way to introduce him. And this would be a new, fresh feud for MJF. Maybe MJF and Adam Cole could team up and take down Dolph Ziggler's crew, if it is him. And Dolph Ziggler could establish himself as a top heel in AEW. We know who Dolph Ziggler is. We know he's a big name. But I think this would be the perfect way to introduce Dolph Ziggler to AEW. That's my opinion, though. Now, Dolph Ziggler and MJF are my top 2 of who I think could be behind this. If it's not Adam Cole, if it's not MJF, it has to be Dolph Ziggler. But we'll see. It's only been rumored that it's Dolph Ziggler. It's not confirmed. It's not official. We'll have to find out soon. I don't know. But there's a lot of speculation. And keep in mind that this whole Devil storyline started after Ziggler was released. So there's a lot of speculation on why it could be him. Look at the guy behind the Devil's mask. It looks like Dolph Ziggler's physique. It looks like his height. Everything. Same with Adam Cole. So who knows? Who knows? But it is very interesting. This is an interesting storyline. I think it's the most interesting storyline that AEW has right now. Because I know AEW struggles with their storytelling, but this is by far the best storyline that I've seen in a long time. And I think they picked the right people to be in it. MJF, I think, can play that part really well. But I definitely expect a major twist in the storyline. When the person is revealed, I think it will be shocking. I don't think AEW would build up a story this long for it to be, somebody like, Danhausen or somebody, but I do see a major twist in this storyline. I do think it will shock the audience when they find out. Another person it could be is Edge. He's currently feuding with Christian right now, so I don't think it's him. I don't see why it would be him. Which that's another storyline I think is good too. Edge and Christian feuding because these guys are former tag teams. But I don't think it's Edge. It can't be Edge. Before when Edge first came to AEW, I would say yeah. But I don't think it's Edge. It can't be. But who knows? But I do see a major twist. I do see, this shocking the world, shocking the fans when they do find out. But that's all for this episode. Who do you think is behind the mask? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when I post a new video. Have a great day, guys. Hope you all had a Merry Christmas and good night.